Yes!
Skort. What do we call them?
Yeah,
What was the term
scant.
Scant.
Skirt and pant. Happy Friday, coming to you from Milan, Italy. So I am here, the whole Fashion Week moment. This is like right sort of 2/3 in, because the last part is going to be Paris Fashion Week. So that's why the background is literally the hotel bedroom. But I thought I should do this quick, really fun video, and it's in partnership with Marshalls, just showing you some of the cool fall trends that I've spotted. Also how I'm interpreting it, what kind of looks I'm seeing that people are wearing in Europe. Now this is not what everyone is wearing in Milan or what everyone is wearing in Europe type of video. This is just me just taking some snapshots of people. I'm not going up to them. I'm just doing an observational, just sit down, chit chat with you, and just showing you the trends that I'm seeing people wearing. I'm going to get stuck in first off with a recap on some of the pieces that I've been wearing, not just here, but also what I wore back in New York for Fashion Week as well. 2 top fashion fall trends at the moment, and these are easy, replicable looks that you can all do. Wearing monochromatic and wearing the color brown. Brown is next to burgundy, but it is one of the 2 top colors of the fall, with shades of brown to chocolate dark brown. That is what is one of the massive trends I've noticed for this particular season. Brown is a neutral. It's a good base that pairs with blues. It pairs with oranges, black, all the creams, it greens really well, red as well. So brown is a good base jump color if you don't want to wear black and you're tired of wearing black for fall. All these clothes are from Marshalls. This slip dress, which I absolutely love, and I love this slip dress. It is a slip dress, by the way. I'm just wearing it as a skirt. It is so pretty. The straps here, it is such a gorgeous dress, right? It's such a new, beautiful length. Bias cut, so it just hugs the female body really well. Winterize it or fallerize it. Adding a knit on top, cashmere fabric, so it's a perfect material for this time of the year, in this gorgeous brown oatmeal-y sort of neutral color. It's so nice, and I think these 2 shades of brown pair really well together because one is different enough to the other where they work, because they're still in the same color family, and that's important to note. I'm just wearing with like a pair of my own brown suede loafers. Loafers as well are really in for fall. So that's the look that I came up with, and I love it. And then to take it a step further, I do have this anchoring blazer. It's going to straddle both this outfit and the next outfit for number 2. Gorgeous blue men's, shocker, blazer from Marshalls in the men's department. I've always worn men's blazers. It's just like, it's just a part of me now at this point, isn't it? Right? You don't know. OG subscribers. So I have worn this over, and it gives it a very kind of effortless, kind of cool, I don't really care, I know it's too big for me, but I just want to rock it anyway kind of vibe. This is not a look that you have to go with if you don't want to, but for me, I just love it. Hold this bring down a bit so you can see. I love this. Look at this. I love it. I think it's just so cool. It's just effortless, and it just feels very me, right? And brown and blues always go together. It's always been one of my favorite color combinations. So I love this. This whole look is super comfortable. It's easy to put together. Just take one of your existing maybe slip dresses, and you can just layer it and knit on top of it. That's a similar color in the brown or any kind of brown family. It can be dark brown. It doesn't have to be like this milky kind of brown that this is. And this is such an easy look for the season. Let me know what you think. Also put a little bit of blue makeup on. Don't know if you'll see, but my eyeliner. Right, I'm going to show you the second look I wore as well. Hold on. I love this look. This is so good, right? Tell me which one you're going to like between this one and the next one. Hold on, let me show you the next look. Hold on. One thing I forgot to mention is I wore this same knit whilst I was in New York Fashion Week. I went to a designer's presentation. Presentations is where you get to see their next collection in person up close. They either do a fashion show or they'll do a presentation. But a presentation is where you really get to see everything in person. It's usually on a hanger, or sometimes it's on mannequins or on actual models. and you get to talk to either the PR, the designer, or the designer themselves. They walk you through the collection. They talk about the inspiration behind the collection. So whilst I was there, and I used the opportunity, and I'll show you on the screen here, I wore this same cashmere knit and I layered it with a designer skirt. And it's a gorgeous wool textured skirt, so gorgeous midi cut, so nice. I wore it with simple flats in a designer bag, and I just walked straight into the building, into the presentation, and I just loved that look of wearing something that felt very chic, but really kind of like fall appropriate at the same time. My hair was like completely different in the locks. So I love that whole kind of combination that I came up with. And the bag was a really unexpected twist as well to wear. And what I liked about that particular outfit is it leans into the trend because you had the thin knit of this cashmere, and then you had like that wool heavy texturedness of that skirt. It really was a statement, that skirt, which is why I kept everything quite plain. But then I threw in the bag, which is also quite statement. But I love the idea of just yin-yanging seasons and not necessarily wearing what is expected to wear during a certain season and you wear it during the other season. Even in hotels, the doorbell is ringing. Hold on. This has been a really good workhorse piece to me. I love this cashmere knit, and I'm really glad that I picked it up from Marshalls because I can see this is going to be one of those things I'm going to keep in my wardrobe. It's warm, but it's super thin as well, so it makes it like perfect, like layer. A good tip just to layer like your slip dress into a skirt. So the second look that I want to put together for you, and this is basically a nod to Burgundy. I used this as my hero piece. It is a men's shirt that I found, yes, from the men's section of Marshalls. It's funny, I've been wearing this shirt on my Instagram and I'm getting DMs asking me like, where did you get that shirt? Where did you get that shirt? It's burgundy color with little white polka dots, and that's it. Really, really simple, but I love it. I just paired it with my own jeans, and of course the denim section in Marshalls is massive, so that's easy for you to do. And the same jacket. Now I'm fine with burgundies and navies. I think they look really, really good together, that pairing, because it's basically dual tones. Look at that purpley burgundy color, and this is so good. Show that you don't have to like go head to toe in it. So you can just like baby steps into that trend of burgundy for fall with just adding that shirt or that knit, or I call jumper. You know what I mean? There's that one thing, or it could be a burgundy blazer or a burgundy jacket or coat. Because I think that burgundy is dark enough where it feels neutral. I went to this event, it was at Madison Square Gardens. Marshalls was having this event where it was almost like a game show setup and setting. They had literally slap bang in the middle of the park for the public to come along, possibly win an item from Marshalls. And I'll show you on the screen so you can see what it looked like. Anyway, so this was the outfit that I wore. I'm showing it on the screen here. I went really full on with much more with the burgundy when I teamed it with this faux leather skirt in burgundy. I've worn faux leather skirts for at least 6 years. This burgundy skirt from Marshalls paired with this shirt, right? So good together. Have a look right here on the screen. So during Fashion Week, I thought that I noticed there was a lot of leaning towards monochromatics, where things, the top and the bottoms, were similar or if not the same color. So it's just like wearing sets. It's like the modern version. It's a very simple, easy way to just dress very chic. It's effortless. Remember, actually, for the first outfit that I just showed you, I'm going to show you on the screen here. I remember seeing during Fashion Week, at least so far, I've already seen like the use of like, you know, slip dresses, slip skirts, just any kind of like very fluid, simple, all focused on the color and the fluidity of the fabric. Anyway, so those are the two looks that I came up with, right? So let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments which you prefer. This one, which is the nod, I'm calling it the nod to burgundy, right? A little bit more mannish, a bit more menswear. Or the first look, which was about the brown trend. Or the first look, which was about brown and just the trend of wearing the color brown. If you like any of these full outfit ideas I'm showing you, and just some trends I just wanted to help you to give some inspiration to your own wardrobe, then let me know and drop a comment below. Tell me which of your trends is your favorite, whether it's the burgundy leaning or whether it's the brown leaning. Or maybe it's neither. Maybe there's another color that you prefer. So let me know in the comments below, and I'm also going to leave a link below some of my favorites from the fall season from Marshalls. And that is my lot. But now, let me show you just a little bit of an observation, a chit chat on some of the looks I'm seeing in Europe. All right, so I wanted to take you around the streets of Paris and mostly Italy. Now, I found, because everyone does street style in Paris, myself included, but I thought, let me just show you a little bit of Milan. Although there are similarities between both places, and I would say the overarching thing that I noticed is tradition. One thing I noticed with the men is they are very much sticklers for the classics. I'm going to put on the screen this gentleman, and he very much lives up to the name of one. And he had, like, you know, white beard and just the layers of his suiting, the white shirt, the tie, country jacket, parka, and he just literally got off the bike that's behind him. So when I shot him, I was like, wow, this is so classic, when he just took the helmet off, you know, the brogues. Very much what I would call quintessential Italian guy. I find that the Italians, and I think Michael has noticed that too, that the men there they're very much a lover of suiting, and they will wear their suits and they'll cut that the trousers are narrow. And if they're not doing this version, which is with the brogues, then they'll do it with cropped trouser, ankle showing, and sneakers. And sticking with guys, on the complete opposite end of that is this guy who was incredible with his style. He didn't speak any Italian, but we were bonded by our love of fashion. He could see by the look of my eyes I was interested in shooting him. And the graphics on his coat, right down to his just everything, Italian as well. And I feel like that is just a good example of somebody who is embracing their own personal style. Autumnal colors I've already starting to see coming through, and I'm going to show you some examples on the screen here. There's this woman here who was wearing like this cropped, kind of like a mustard toffee colored corduroy trouser and just that taupe colored jacket and bag. You know, it's just very much sort of autumnal neutrals and just the layering, you know, and using scarves. You're going to see throughout this part of the video. Note, leopard print is, I've noticed, in Italy, it's one of those represented what I would call almost a very typical Italian woman that I would see over and over again when I was walking around in central Milan. Leopard, I feel like, is one of those quintessential patterns for Italy. I think that's because of some of the top well-known Italian designers who have used leopard print so prolifically. If you were trying to think about how do I toe dip into wearing leopard print, you don't have to wear a coat like this woman is. I mean, that's a big commitment. That's someone who you know loves leopard print. I mean, you don't just like it, you love it. That's when you go all out and you get an outerwear piece in. But you could easily toe dip into leopard print. One of the fastest ways is just accessories. You could wear a pair of like shoes that's leopard print, like a ballet flat, something very simple. Or if you want to do something else, maybe a pair of gloves. Do you know what I mean? And it doesn't always have to be a brown print for leopard print. I've seen grey leopard print, like grey with black spots. Think about leopard print polo necks. I have one that I've had for like at least 3 years. And with trenches, if you're trying to think like, what's the best trench coat for me? I'm not sure, based on my size, based on my height. Think about, personally, I recommend that if you are more on the shorter side, go with ones which have more of they give you corners, they're much more structured, they're giving you that built-in shape. But having said that, there are some content creators, and even think Mary-Kate and Olsen, you know, they embrace their shorter height and they will wear oversized, and they've made it their personal thing. Like, it is their stamp. Whatever the F you want to at the end of the day.
And that's what Michael does. See? Michael is a very good example of that.
He is. So
there you go. I even step back so they can see.
Right.
Just oversized, right? And I embrace it.
That's all it's about. And as long as you love it. Mwah.
Like I love you.
Don't do that on camera. Oh no, I wasn't expecting that. He's laughing. He's trying not to laugh, but he's laughing. I forgot what I was saying. The brown trend, which I personally love, look for a brown trench coat. If you want to invest, look for something that's a suede brown trench trousers. Now, I noticed that you're not just seeing women and men too, just wearing simple trousers. I noticed an overall trend or pattern here in Italy for wearing a patterned trouser. I'm going to show on the screen somebody who was wearing a kind of like a neutral, sort of like a, how would you describe that? Almost like a soft brown mustard colored trouser with like burgundy print on top of it. Perfect for the fall, that color combination, right? And she had it on with this burgundy, like slightly vinyl cropped jacket, designer jacket. The floral in the pant, that burgundy is picked up in her jacket and vice versa. That ties them together, right? So that's a really good tip for you. For example, if you're in Marshalls and you see a burgundy or any insert color, a blue jacket, and you love it, but then you hold on to it and you're walking and you're going to another aisle, and then you'll see, I don't know, a floral brocade style pant, and you're thinking, would that look good together? No, it doesn't look good together because that's a pattern that's blue. Actually, no, maybe just check the pattern in that. If it has a blue or a similar color to the jacket, 9 times out of 10, they'll probably work together. Aviator jackets are one of those classic pieces in your wardrobe. And I saw this woman in Paris, and I thought the way she wore hers was so chic. The way she paired that together, it just looked very, very chic. Color combination was beautiful, that soft sage green. I feel like aviator flight jackets are just one of those classic pieces that, again, aren't going to go anywhere. So if you was to invest in getting one at a higher price point, then it's not going to be something that you're going to regret getting, because they just are forevers. They always come around. It's just a matter of, are they your taste? I think that's really what it boils down to, because they will always be there. And again, it's something that you can always shop for at every different price point, whether it's designer or not. One thing I have noticed, and it's a bit like a micro trend, it's just an observation, is I feel like, especially in Italy, that they're more experimental with wearing pieces that have something that's very quirky and unique about them than in Paris, where they're much more sticking to like classic. Example of that is coats and jackets. Now, I remember seeing this girl, I'm going to show you on the screen, and if you look closely at her jacket, I just caught her as she was walking past, you can see that the sleeve is like cut, like it's got like horizontal slits going through it. And it also ran through the back as well. And I have seen other people who were in Italy, and there was always something a little bit different. Not always, but I tended to see jackets or coats that had some element to them that was a bit different, that was just not what you would normally expect. In terms of bags, I feel like most are falling into 2 camps. You either have, I feel like it's 50-50s, bigger bags, small. Very rarely in between, and I found that to be true in both places, Paris and Europe. Sticking to Milan, I mean, I'll show you some examples on the screen as I'm talking, but I found that, you know, like I said, it would either be the larger bags, and it would be either handheld or the way to the bend of their arm, or possibly if you can fit on their shoulder, and that was your vibe. No room in between at all. Anyway, I think that's it. I'm going to love you and leave you. I want to just do a really quick and easy video just talking very simply about some fall trends that either I personally am loving, and how I am finding my way to kind of like toe dip into them. Easy ways and tips for you to incorporate as well into your wardrobe. Just walking around the streets. Again, this is not about what everyone is wearing episode. I need a lot more time for those type of episodes. But I just wanted to give you a quick snapshot of just people who I'm seeing, everyday people, walking around and just what they're wearing. I found that overall, as a side note, there wasn't too much diversity how it is in Milan. It's just something that I personally did notice. Just to give you some ideas, especially at the beginning of the video, there's 2 outfit ideas. One I'm already wearing, and one was that chocolate kind of, you know, versions of brown. 2 massive color trends for this season. But again, do you. You don't have to turn around and just wear this stuff. You wear what you want, because I've got every color probably in the rainbow at home. Just wear whatever you feel you want to, and what suits you and suits your color, your skin tone, and even what suits your lifestyle as well. So it's really about that. But if it does suit you, and if you're thinking that you've got some inspiration either way from other people as well you're seeing on the screen, give this video a thumbs up, because I always like to see if I can give you some inspo that you can pull from other people, whether it's in the prints that you saw, like the leopard print, how a lot of it has been seen here, the brocade with the trousers, right? How she managed to pair and marry that trouser with the jacket. Maybe it's a silhouette, cropped trousers, whether it's wide-legged or narrow. I personally did see a lot of trends towards women wearing wide-legged trousers with sneakers. That is very, very common in Milan, especially. So is that a trend? I guess so. It's just something that I did personally notice. And you can shop any of these kind of pieces at Marshalls. I find also, think about the quality. Don't just run to these stores and just think to yourself, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna run and just get these things. It really is about the quality. Like for me, you know, I pick pieces from Marshalls that really feel like they're gonna stand the test of time. These are all things that I try and look for because it just makes it complete. This 100% cotton shirt that I'm wearing, love it. It's just the detail of this shirting. Even the fact that, you know, like the points of the collar, they also have buttons on. So it's just those little details that I look for when I'm looking for like quality. And that slip dress I showed you at the very beginning of the video, that feels like water on. So soft. And that cashmere knit that I layered on top of it, these are really premium quality pieces. Give this video a thumbs up if you got some inspiration for the fall season, and let me know what you're actually thinking about trying for the fall, whether it's a color or whether it's a silhouette. Do you know what I mean? But let me know your thoughts. I'd love to know. I don't know about you, but this is my favorite season. We're literally in it. I'm living in my favorite season as we speak. I cannot tell you how much I love the fall season. I think it's just such a great time. We are going to wrap up the rest of this week for Paris Fashion Week, and then I'll be back in New York. If you want to get some full inspiration, I'll leave my link in the description box below for Marshalls, and I guess I will see you next week Friday, and obviously between now and then I am on TikTok and I am on Instagram. All right, take care, my loves, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos. I'll see you later. Bye.
I was just clapping.
Clapping. Why is he clapping? I know why he's clapping.
Would you like some water?
Yes, I would like some water. Thank you very much. Anything to say about the fall season? Probably not, no.
I like it because I can wear layers. Rephrase that. I like it because I can wear layers just like she does.
That's true. Although you're wearing t-shirt and jeans right now, it's not really.
Well, we haven't walked outside.
Yeah, and it's pouring rain right now, so.
Yeah, not now. But no, I do. I really do. It's like the chance to wear like jackets and coats, which still I'm looking for. I'm looking for a black jacket, and I have a feeling I might go to Marshalls and try and see if they have one. Because I'm looking for something simple.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Wool or blazer?
I'll leave that to you. Definitely like a blazer type jacket, because I want to wear it. Yeah, because I think it would look cool with my I guess you call them short skirts.
Yes!
Skirts. What do we call them?
Yeah.
What was the term we
Scant.
got? Scant.
Skirt and pant. If you haven't seen last Friday's video, I'll leave it in the description box where he wore his scant.
Yes.
And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you
Go
have to watch the video. But that's a good point. We've got to look for that. Yes!
Anyway.
That is the one thing you're missing.
Yes.
Why am I waving your hand?
I don't
like
know. Why is my hand looking like a dead fish?
I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you all later.